Hey, what's up everyone? Jerry from StogieReview.com back again with another video cigar review on a overcast but still hot and humid day in Germantown, Maryland. And like a lot of the other blogs out there, I got a review of the yet to be released Rocky Patel 15th anniversary. These are samples sent to me by Rocky Patel. It's pretty cool, just like everybody else. I don't know if anybody else showed everything that came with it, but it came with a little handwritten note from Nish Patel thanking you for taking the time to try it. Let's see what else, and a little press release paper with all the details, and you can actually see a sample of what the band and box are gonna look like there. But like I said, these are Robustos. These are Robustos, or unbanded, kind of box pressy looking, just from. There you go. But I'm not saying anything new. Like I believe Barry from A Cigar Smoker smoked and reviewed them. I know Tony from Casa Fujimata, whatever, has reviewed them recently here. But there's four sizes: the Corona Gorda Robusto that I got here, a pair of a Toro and a Torpedo. Let's see, other shit. You got a wrapper, a Habano, an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, a bindo from Jalapa Valley in Nicaragua, a filler from Nicaragua. It's supposed to be full-bodied, rich, complex, full of flavor. Don't they all say that? The cool thing was here, I guess Rocky has a boutique factory in Nicaragua now. So this one says it's produced out of its own boutique factory in Nicaragua. So instead of coming out of Honduras like most of the other Rocky Patel brands. Anyways, as you can see, Rocky Patel was nice enough to send me to. Is actually got a tweet from Patrick Patrick V. I'm not going to try to butcher your name. Why can't you have an easy last name like Smith or Cruz? Hey, no. But Patrick was nice enough to ask if I wanted to try some of these, and so package arrived with a note from, like I said, note from Nish, and all this other wonderful information. And I haven't smoked either yet, so this video is going to be like Walt and other guys do it, a total first impression. So let's stop jabbering and let's fucking get to it. All right, just a few puffs into my Rocky Patel 15th anniversary Robusto box press, and things are going fairly well. No initial problems here on the draw, no initial problems here on the burn. It's smoking relatively well. Initial flavors, kind of a sweet florally flavor, a little bit of woodiness in there as well. Starting off pretty well. A little bit of tingliness here on the palate. But definitely kind of a sweet floral flavor. It's a hard line to say. Sweet floral flavor are my initial thoughts. Just smoking it. Before I lit it, I took a whiff of it, checked it out, and it kind of had like a sweet spicy aroma to it here. And I guess that's why I'm getting a little bit of tingliness here on the tongue, on the palate. But definitely a sweet florally notes are my initial thoughts, like I said, and a little bit of woodiness here. So one thing I didn't see on here on this little release thing was any kind of pricing information. So I don't know what they're gonna run, but it just says here's the coming box of 20 and nationwide release of July 30th 2010. So hey, we'll see how the rest of this 15th anniversary by Rocky Patel. All right, a wee bit further into my Rocky Patel 15th anniversary, and things are going pretty well. One thing you'll take note is you're going to watch for the loose ash. The ash doesn't really, you're not going to win any long ash contests with this cigar so far. It's kind of loose and it's really fallen around me twice already in a short period of time. Anyways, things are still going well. Despite the ash falling prematurely, it's burning well. It's drawing excellent. So the construction qualities here are phenomenal. Flavor profile, more of a woodsy flavor starting to appeal. A little bit of a sweet, I want to say chocolatey, but it's more creamy, kind of like a mocha-y flavor developing here. That peppery sensation, tingliness on your palate is still lingering around, but it's kind of an afterthought here. But definitely picking up the sweetness, definitely picking up kind of, like I said, a mocha flavor. Very nicely done. It's a very rich flavors that you're picking up here. So far, the flavor profile says it's rich, Rich complex. Hey guys, you gotta work on your spell checks. Your best friend. Complex. I think you meant complex. Anyways, but so far, yeah, I'm just fucking with you guys. What's written here, what's typed here, seems to be pretty accurate. Definitely rich flavors. Definitely a complex flavor profile. Even this short of a way into it. I mean, it's very rare I get that flory notes in the flavor profile. Normally, I pick it up when I'm smelling the aroma of the cigar. It's very rare that I get it actually in the flavor profile here. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a diversified flavor profile. You know, like I said, a sweetness, a woodsy flavor, you know, a floral flavor. You know, now the mocha and woodsy flavors, I might have said woodsy already, mocha flavor developing here. So far, things are going really well here with the 15th anniversary. Very cool. So hope it stays that way. All right, coming to about the halfway point, I'd say. Yeah, probably about the halfway point here. My Rocky Patel 15th anniversary, and things are going great. Still dealing with the loose ash issue, I guess. I don't know if it's a problem, issue, whatever. It doesn't really make a difference to me. No problems here on the draw, no problems here on the burr. I haven't had to do any kind of touch-ups or relights. Yeah, and it's drawing effortlessly. Flavor profile still going pretty strong. I was thinking that it was gonna, you know, subside a little bit here, but it's staying strong. Very rich components. That mocha flavor is starting to become the dominant flavor here, really taking over the cigar. Really nicely done. Still getting a bit of woodsiness, and that, you know, I talked about that lingering peppery sensation on your palate that was in the background, or afterthought. Background's probably a better word for it. In the background, starting to make its way to the forefront. So a little more pepperiness factor coming up here. But overall, things are going well. Pairing it with a refreshing Starbucks bottle of water. So you guys on Twitter would get that refreshing, will know what I mean by the refreshing part of that comment. And you know, this is pretty important here, especially smoking a cigar for the very first time. I'm a big believer that you shouldn't, you know, nothing should try to contaminate, or you should keep the contamination factor to a low when trying a cigar for the first time. So, you know, any other beverage besides water, you're really doing the cigar an injustice here. You know, and then after you smoke it a couple dozen times, you know, what have you, you can start pairing it up with your favorite other beverages like pineapple rum. Woohoo! Anyways, things are going well. You know, if you go back and look at our cigar review index, you'll see that we've done a wide range and assortment of Rocky Patel cigars, and you know, some of them have been mixed, some of them have been great. I know I was a big Rocky Patel fan early on, and if you go back and, like I said, watch some of the earlier videos about Rocky Patel stuff, you'll see that I always talk about how I'm a big Rocky Patel fan. But you know, lately some of his stuff has been hit or miss with me. Really liked what he did with his seasonal collection, the winter blend, and one of the spring ones. I think it was the green label. Can't remember which one it was. I think it was 09. Really was awesome. But at the core, I'm still a vintage guy. You know, vintage 90, vintage 92, even the vintage 99. You know, those to me, when I think Rocky Patel, core Rocky Patel cigars, I think those three are the core of Rocky's productions. But the 15th anniversary seems to be creeping in there, and it's got me wondering. It's got me wondering if I should, how much longer I could wait before I light up the other one. But things are going rather well here on the 15th anniversary, and let's see if it continues on towards the finish. All right, coming to the end here. To the end here of my Rocky Patel 15th anniversary box pressed Robusto. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed with it. No problems here with the construction. You know, it burned great, drew great throughout the cigar. No relights, no touch-ups, no having to break out the draw tools to fix a plug cigar or anything like that. Construction, like I said, thumbs up on that front. Flavor profile is you know, it's pretty much as they say. You know, rich, compact, complex. I'm just messing with you, and full of flavor. Very unique flavor profile. I think rich from start to finish even. And you know, that mocha flavor definitely turned out to be the predominant flavor in it. But it's really the complementary flavors that really stand out to the cigar. The floralness, the flory flavor, the little bit of sweetness, the peppery flavor was just awesome. And they all come together to really complement that mocha flavor, that predominant mocha flavor. The woodsy flavor also, it really came together and complemented the 15th anniversary very well. you know, and you know, I dig it. You know, I pretty much stick anything in my mouth one time, and that's what she said. No, I mean, you know, I'll try any cigar one time. It's getting me to fork over money on a second, third, or subsequent one. That's the true test of a cigar. And if the second one's any good as the first one, you know, hey, it's definitely gonna be on my my list of box purchases. You know, but you know, all things aside, you know, congratulations, Rocky, on 15 years in the industry. And you know, Rocky really needs to be applauded. You know, regardless of whether you're a fan of his cigars or not, he's a real supporter of the industry. He's a fighter in it. You know, he's a real leader in the industry as far as the work he does that doesn't really get publicized too much. The work he does for IPCPR, the work he does for CAA, the Cigar Association of America, and also his work for CRA. You know, really fighting for our rights. You know, fighting against some of the ridiculous excess of taxation going on, the smoking bans going on. He really is, like I said, a fighter and a leader, a warrior, and you know, in that battle on that front for us. And he's got to be, like I said, applauded for the work he does. I know he was up in here in DC a month and a half ago, you know, walking the halls of Capitol Hills, lobbying on our behalf to keep the FDA out of our business. And you know, like I said, so he's really got to be applauded for the work he does on behalf of all of us, whether you're in the industry or like me, just a Joe Blow cigar smoker. He really needs to be congratulated on that. So good job, Rocky. Keep it up. Speaking of IPCPR, you know, this is our third or fourth year going to the show, and I don't think we've ever had the opportunity to sit down with Rocky. So hopefully this is our year. You know, he's got one of the more busier booths, and like I said, he does a lot of work, attends a lot of meetings and things like that outside of the actual show floor. So hopefully, you know, schedules will work out and we can get Rocky on camera and do something with him for the show. So anyways, 15th anniversary, looking good on the first smoke. Like I said, be sure to drink plenty of water with it, so don't contaminate your palate. And that goes for all cigars the first time you smoke it in. Anyways, 15th anniversary definitely gets the initial thumbs up from me. I'm looking forward to smoking the second one, and if it's any good, looking forward to my box purchase. Hopefully Drapers will get them in. I'm sure they will. Anyways, until next time, as always, you guys are fucking beautiful, and until then, long fucking ashes. See, I do smile, not always angry.